Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to add Elementor form responses in AITable.ai. So I am an owner of an event management company and I am recently conducting a workshop, and to collect the data of all the participants I have created a form with the help of Elementor. So my objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, automatically a record of that form submission should be created in my AITable.ai. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to simply create an automation between Elementor and AITable.ai with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect runs on two concepts, that is trigger and action. In this process, my trigger application is going to be Elementor and my action application is going to be AITable.ai. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add Elementor form submissions in AITable.ai. So I am an owner of an event management company and I am conducting a workshop. And to collect my participants' data, I have created a form with the help of Elementor form. So my objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of my participants with the help of Elementor form, automatically the details of the form submission should be transferred into my AITable.ai and a record should be created. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to simply create an automation between Elementor form and AITable.ai with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, we have to click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Add Elementor form response in AITable.ai. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, we have to click on this drop down arrow. So these are the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select AITable.ai automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After that, we are going to click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Add Elementor form response in AITable.ai. Then there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, another says action. Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two steps. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, what we are going to do is we are going to set up our trigger step by clicking on this arrow right over here, and for the trigger application we are going to select it as Elementor. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Elementor, and for the trigger event we are going to select it as new form submission. So we have selected our trigger application as Elementor and our trigger event as new form submission because we want that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of my participants with the help of Elementor, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. And to connect Elementor with Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Pabbly Connect with Elementor. So I'm going to copy this URL from here. And by following the steps given here below, we are going to connect Elementor with Pabbly Connect. So firstly, we're going to open the form that we have created with the help of Elementor. So as you can see, this is the form that I've created with the help of Elementor. It is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. So this is the form that I've created. And now we're going to connect this form with Pabbly Connect. For that, what we have to do is from this page, you have to scroll down and over here you can see it says webhook. We're going to click on it. And as you can see right over here, it is asking for a webhook URL. Over here, we're going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Okay. After pasting, you can see over here it says update. We're going to click on update right over here. So over here we have clicked update, but now we have to click on update again. For that, I'm going to go back to the form that I've created. So this is the form that I've created, okay, and over here it says update. As you can see, we're going to click on this update right over here. And over here you can see it says the page is updated. That means the form page is updated. So as the page is updated, I'm going to go back to my Pabbly Connect account. Over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we are going to do a test submission of the form that we have created with the help of Elementor, and we're going to check whether the connection between Elementor and Pabbly Connect is successful or not, or the response over here, the webhook response is captured by Pabbly Connect of the form submission that we're going to do or not. For that, I'm going to open my form that I've created. As you can see, this is the link of the form. I'm going to copy this link from here and I'm going to open this link in a new tab right over here. As you can see, this is the form that I've created. It is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. For the first name right over here, I'm going to write it as test. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as account1. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as testaccount1@pabblytuts.com. For the phone number right over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. So after filling all the details, I'm going to click on submit to do a test submission. Over here it says your submission was successful. That means the submission of the form that we have done right now is successful. Now we're going to open the workflow that we have created in our Pabbly Connect account, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the form submission that we have done right now or not. For that, I'm going to open our workflow. I'm going to scroll down, and yes, as you can see right over here, a response is captured in our Pabbly Connect, and we're going to tally the response with first name as test, last name as account1, email as testaccount1@pabblytuts.com. For the phone number, dummy mobile number. So this means that we successfully connected Elementor with Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. And as our objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of my participants with the help of Elementor, automatically all the details should be added into my AITable.ai and a record should be created. So what we are going to do is for the action application, we are going to select it as AITable.ai. So I'm going to select my action application as AITable.ai. And for the action event, we're going to select it as create a record. After selecting our action application and the event, I'm going to click on connect. Then a new window is going to appear on which we have to click on add new connection. After clicking on add new connection, over here it is asking for the token. With the help of this token, we are going to connect AITable.ai with Pabbly Connect. So how are we going to have the access of the token? By following the steps given here below. Firstly, I'm going to open my AITable.ai account. So this is my AITable.ai account, and to have the access of the token, what we have to do is on the left corner of my screen, you can see over here profile is given. We have to click on that profile and then we have to click on my settings. After clicking on my settings, you can see this window is going to appear on which we have to click on developer. Over here the API token is provided. We are going to copy this token from here. As you can see over here it says token copy to the clipboard. We are going to paste the token right over here and then we are going to click on save. As you can see that we successfully connected AITable.ai with Pabbly Connect. Next it is asking for the space. So for the space, I've created a space in my AITable.ai in the name of member space. So I'm going to select the space as member space right over here. Then it is asking for the data sheet. So I have created a sheet in the name of leads, as you can see right over here, and I want that whenever a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, the data should be captured over here as a record in this sheet. So what we are going to do is in our Pabbly Connect, for the data sheet, I'm going to select it as leads. Next it is asking for the full name, email and the phone number. So if I'm going to take you back to the data sheet that I've created in my AITable.ai, I've created 3 fields in the name of full name, email and the mobile number. So I want that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by the help of Elementor, automatically the data should be captured under these 3 fields. So what we are going to do is, these are the 3 fields of that AITable.ai data sheet that we have created. Okay, so what we are going to do is for all the data right over here, what we are going to do is we're going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this automation process. How are we going to map the data? By clicking on this field right over here. As soon as you're going to click over here, you can see over here it says Elementor new form submission. So this was the previous step of this automation workflow, as you can see right over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this arrow, and this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. Okay, it is asking for the full name. So as we have received the data for the first name and last name, I'm going to map the data for the first name first, space the last name. Okay, so this is the full name right over here, and as I map the data right over here, the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically in place of this mapped data, the new data is going to be updated. Next it is asking for the email. We're going to map the data for the email as well, and then we're going to map the data for the mobile number. So as I've completed mapping all the data and selecting all the fields, I'm going to click on save and send test request. As you can see right over here, we have received a response, and for the message over here it says success. So now I'm going to open my AITable.ai and I'm going to check whether in my data sheet the record is created or not. For that, I'm going to open my AITable.ai, and yes, as you can see right over here, a new record is created into the data sheet that we have created in our AITable.ai. For the full name as test account 1, for the email as test account 1 @pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. Now for Alpha guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another test submission with the help of Elementor form, and I'm going to check whether the data of that form submission is transferred into AITable.ai and a new record is created or not. For that, I'm going to open the form that I've created. So this is the form that I've created, and with the help of this form, I'm going to do a test submission. It is asking for the first name, last name, email and the phone number. So I'm going to fill in all the details. So as you can see that I have filled in all the details for the first name as demo, last name as user1, email as demoUser1 @pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on submit to do test submission. As you can see right over here, it says your submission was successful. Now we're going to check our AITable.ai and we're going to check whether a new record is created into the data sheet that we have created or not. For that, I'm going to open my AITable.ai account, and yes, as you can see right over here, a new record is created in our AITable.ai. For the full name as demoUser1, for the email as demoUser1 @pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number. So this means that we have successfully created an automation between Elementor and AITable.ai with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done. I am an owner of an event management company, and I'm recently organizing a workshop, and I want to collect my participants' data with the help of form submission, and I've created the form with the help of Elementor. So my objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done with the help of Elementor, automatically a record of that form submission should be created in my AITable.ai data sheet. For that, what we have done is I have created an automation between Elementor and AITable.ai with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how we create an automation between these two applications. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.